got this patch on my hairline that is just really fragile because she put glue. She glued my hairline and I was there just like cringing. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's video is about all the natural hair mistakes that I made that I hope you can learn from or just try avoid. So I've been natural for what, 2.5 years, going on 3 years this year, June. So I've been natural for a minute. And obviously I've made a few mistakes here and there. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, then let's get on to the video. So the first natural hair mistake that I made was just being a product junkie. Like when I first went natural, I literally did the most. I would buy every single product that I wanted to try out. I wanted to see what worked best for my hair and what didn't. And of course that's a good thing. But I think when you go overboard and when you're just buying products and you want to try every single product out, you're not going to know what works best for your hair because you're trying every single product out at the same time. So I know when we're trying to get products, it's either recommended to us by our friends or YouTubers, but if you try out every single product or if you buy every single product, you're gonna be broke. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. You're gonna be broke at the end of the day and nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be broke, especially because you're trying to buy natural hair products. Like, that's just doing the most. So I had to try and limit the amount of products I buy every month. So maybe you can try 3 products out every month or 2 products out. Just don't get broke, okay? So the second natural hair mistake I made was wearing my natural hair in its natural state. Now I know a lot of girls are gonna look at me like, girl, what's wrong with that? And of course there's nothing wrong with that, but for me I have 4C hair, and the minute that it's in its natural state, it's gonna mat up, it's gonna have single-stranded knots, it's gonna just tangle up and it's gonna be a hot mess. So I had to learn that my hair works best when it's blown out, and I can do way more styles with that than if it's in its natural state. And I literally don't have to stress too much about it. I don't have to detangle every day and all of that. So I had to learn that my natural hair likes to be stretched out. Yeah, the next mistake I made was just being too involved with my natural hair. When I first went natural, when I big chopped, I was obviously so excited. I wanted to just, detangle, I wanted to co-wash, I wanted to deep condition, I wanted to do the most. So I had to learn that, my hair likes to be left alone, and I try limit just how much I'm too involved with it. So I will maybe wash my hair every 2 weeks, and then I'll also blow it and deep condition, and then maybe during the week moisturize. But before that I would literally moisturize my hair every single day. I would braid it up every single day. I would co-wash every other day. Like, that's just too much for your natural hair. So my hair started thinning out, obviously, because when you're just always in your hair, when your hands are always in your hair, it's just too much for your natural hair. So my hair was thinning out, thank God for JBCO, but honestly it was just thinning out and I just wasn't happy. So once I learned that, my hair started to just grow and just get thicker, and it was happy. So yeah, next thing is just not leaving enough room for your natural hair to breathe after a protective style. Now I would have braids in, like the way I've got these braids in right now. I would have braids in, and then the next minute I'm taking them out, and I don't give my natural hair like a week to just breathe. I would just be in the next hairstyle the next day or the day after that. That's just not healthy for your hair. Your hair will thin out. Honestly, it's gonna thin out and it's gonna break because your natural hair is literally stuck in your protective style for a month, for 2 months, hopefully not 3, because that's just too much. But for that long period of time, your natural hair is stuck, and you take it out and then you go on to the next hairstyle like in the next day. That's just too much, and I had to learn that my hair is breaking, my hair is thinning out, not only because I'm too involved in my hair, but because I'm neglecting it. I'm not letting it breathe. I'm not giving it enough room to just do its thing and to just calm down after my protective style. So I had to learn that, my hair likes to be, given a little bit of room to just breathe and, calm down a little bit. The next thing is, oh my goodness. Now this was me when I first went natural. I was comparing my natural hair to so many YouTubers, and during that time I really didn't know a lot of YouTubers that had my type of hair. I have 4C hair, and most of the people I watched had 3C type hair. They had, you know, 4A, 4B, which is a looser curl pattern. But I would compare my hair. I would be like, why is my natural curls not like the way this girl's natural hair curls are? You know, after she does a bunch knot out, it looks so different from mine, and I would just get so discouraged. But our natural hair is, I know a lot of people say this, our natural hair is different for a reason. It's true, our natural hair is different for a reason, okay? So, you know, I had to learn that my natural hair is different because that's just how it is. You know, what might work for me in terms of products might not work for another person, and that's just the beauty of our natural hair. Just because your natural hair doesn't fall in a certain way, or it doesn't like the certain type of gel, does not mean your hair is horrible, or it's just, you know, whatever the case is. So I had to learn that, you know what, my hair is different for a reason. And once I learned, you know, I learned more about my natural hair, I started to just take care of it, and I started to embrace it. And when I started to embrace it, other people started to embrace my natural hair as well, and it was just a beautiful experience for me overall. So yeah, don't compare your natural hair, especially when it comes to, you know, this whole typing of natural hair, 4A, 4B, 4C and all of that. You know, it's good when it comes to, you know, trying to find out people who have similar hair to you and trying to learn what products they use and stuff like that. But when it gets to your head, it just gets too much. So yeah, I had to learn that my hair is beautiful just the way it is. The next natural hair mistake, it's a little bit funny because looking back, I'm just like, what were you thinking, Rachel? What were you thinking? But that is not complaining to your salon lady. You know, the lady that's doing your hair is there to give you a service, and you're the customer. You tell her what you want and what you don't want. And for me, I was just very passive when it came to salons, because I didn't want to be that nagging customer. I didn't want to be always complaining and giving my salon lady the toughest of times. So I would just keep quiet. Literally, if she's pulling my edges, I would keep quiet. If she's just pulling my natural hair, I would keep quiet. If she's blowing my natural hair out with a small comb, I would keep quiet. And so for the life of me, I was always wondering why my natural hair would always break, or it was just thinning out, or it just wasn't happy. And so I had to learn that I can't be quiet about what I want or what I expect from my salon lady, because let me give you guys an example. My salon lady one time wanted to put glue on my lace front when I was doing a weave, and I let her do it. Yes, I let her do it, and until this day I've got this patch on my hairline that is just really, really fragile because she put glue. She glued my hairline, and I was there just like cringing inside. I was dying. I'm just like, oh my gosh, no, don't do it. And I was quiet about it, you know. So I let her do it, and until this day I'm just like, why did I do that? Because now I have to suffer the consequences of having a messed up hairline, or, you know, just horrible hair. So just speak to your salon lady, be active, don't be passive. Please don't be passive, because you're gonna die inside, and she's gonna think she did an amazing job, and she's gonna be doing that every time you come to her salon. So I had to learn that, like, honestly, speak out. So the last natural hair mistake that I'm going to be talking about is just trimming your ends. Now, for me, I hate trimming my hair. I hate it, because sometimes I feel like I'm going backwards when I see all this length, and I'm, you know, feeling good, I'm feeling happy, and all of a sudden I have to cut my hair. It just sucks. So I just had to learn that, you know what, when I trim my natural hair, it's because I'm trying to get health over length. That should be the motto for literally every girl out there. Health over length. So the minute that I started trimming my hair every 3 months, or whenever you have to, my natural hair started really just growing, and just my ends were looking really healthy, and my hair was thicker. It had more volume than before. So yeah, I had to start really just trimming my ends whenever it needed a trim, and not having a negative attitude about it, and you know, all of that. So once I started trimming it, it was happy. My natural hair was happy, and I was happy because I was seeing the length, I was seeing the volume, and I was really, really, really pleased with just how much a good trim can do for your hair. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up so I know to do more of these type of videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on my videos. And lastly, comment below any hair mistakes that you made that we can learn from. I really want to read some of them and just interact with you guys. And comment below as well any video suggestions you have or any questions, and I will get back to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.